Hey guys, there was a crazy situation that happened on Twitter late last night and early this morning regarding Xenoblade, and well, I tell you what, I'll just run you through the story and you can see what this is all about. So there was a post talking about Xenoblade. I don't know what the original post was fully talking about, but it got a response from this person named Drew. So Drew saw this post and this person talking about Xenoblade, and then Drew took umbrage with the post, saying that the women in Xenoblade are just there for, I quote, horny, slobbering boys who just want fan service. And then he goes on to say that the women's anatomy gets in the way of the gameplay and the story narrative. Interestingly enough, as he says that, trying to like defend these women in the game, these characters, he also describes them using terms that are just insulting to women. So yeah, makes sense of that one. And eventually this goes on for a little bit, and someone else joins the conversation and posts a response to Drew of an arrest sheet where apparently Drew, if it really is the same person, had been arrested and been in prison for being a chomo, for preying on children. Now, I say if it really is the same person because I'm skeptical of things that I see, and if it's something I see online, I'm like 500% more skeptical of it. So I'll just tell you, the Twitter user Drew, the name that they use on Twitter, first and last name and picture, matches up with the arrest sheet that was posted. The only reason I say if it's really the same person is because for all I know, someone may have seen that arrest sheet, took this dude's picture, used his name for this account, for some weird reason. I don't 100% know that it's really the same dude. Also, why would he use his first and last name on Twitter? Unless maybe it's a part of his release, like maybe he has to use his first and last name and real picture on like any social media account he makes. Could be something like that. I don't know. But if this is all real, which it very well may also be, then this dude, who was literally, as you know, the things that we talked about already, preying on kids, was actually trying to police like Xenoblade attire. So yeah, that's this is something we've seen happen before. Like there was literally a compilation someone made of like Twitter users who have talked about like fan service being bad and stuff like that in games and whatnot, and then been exposed for the same stuff that Drew apparently did here. So is it fake? I don't know. Is it real? I don't know. Very well could be. And if it is real, put it on the list with these other people that got caught being the same sort of person. Now, unfortunately, there's actually an even worse ending to this situation. So we're going to talk now about Drew's arrest sheet specifically. We're moving on from, is this Twitter user really Drew, or is it someone like pretending to be him? We're now talking about the actual arrest sheet, okay? One of the things that this guy got charged for in 2015 is something that's so awful that, in my opinion, he should have had life in prison for that charge alone, let alone the other charges there too. And this particular charge, he got convicted of in 2015 and released in 2018. 3 years. If you saw what I'm looking at right now, you'd probably agree with me that this dude should have life. And to be quite frank, that would probably be a light sentence for what this dude did. So that's kind of the most disturbing part about all this. Like, what is going on with the sentencing sometimes with some of these people, man? Very disturbing. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for tuning in. Messed up segment, though. See you in the comments and in the next one.